The woman who first accused Roy Moore of initiating a UAL encounter when he was 32 and she was 14 has demanded that he stop calling her a liar. Leigh Corfman spoke out against Moore in a letter published by Elle.com Wednesday after the Alabama Republican Senate contender said that he doesn't know any of the women who have accused him of UAL assault and misconduct. "I demand that you stop calling me a liar and attacking my character," Corfman wrote. "I am telling the truth, and you should have the decency to admit it and apologize." Keep up with this story and more by subscribing now. Judge Roy Moore participates in the Mid-Alabama Republican Club's Veterans Day program in Vestavia Hills, Alabama, U.S., November 11th. Marvin Gentry. Reuters. Corfman appeared in an interview on NBC's Today Show Monday and wrote in the letter that she could not sit by while Moore, members of his campaign and his supporters slander her. "When you personally denounced me last night and called me slanderous names, I decided that I am done being silent," she wrote in the letter to Moore. "What you did to me when I was 14 years old should be revolting to every person of good morals. But now you are attacking my honesty and integrity. Where does your immorality end?" 8 women have come forward accusing Moore of pursuing teenage girls when Hess was in his 30s. Corfman alleges that Moore asked for her phone number as she sat outside her mother's child custody hearing in 1979 and that in a subsequent encounter he undressed her and himself, touching her over her bra and guiding her hand to his underwear. On November 13, Beverly Young Nelson accused Moore of orally assaulting her in 1977 when she was 16. Moore, she said, attempted to force her to give him oral after offering to give her a ride in his car. Young Nelson provided a copy of her yearbook in which Moore had written her a message. Moore has dismissed the message and his signature as a fake. Read more. Roy Moore changes story about accusers, compares claims to Trump-Russia investigation. Another woman, Wendy Miller, said Moore used to ask her out on dates when she was 16 and working at a mall in Alabama. Moore initially said that he knew a couple of the women, but has since said that he doesn't know any of them. He has denied knowing Corfman since she came forward. "You responded by denying the truth. You told the world that you didn't even know me," Corfman wrote in her letter. "The initial barrage of attacks against me voiced by your campaign spokespersons and others seemed petty, so I did not respond," she said. During her interview on the Today Show, Corfman said she wanted to come forward with her story for years as Moore rose through the ranks of Alabama's justice system, eventually becoming Chief Justice of the Alabama Supreme Court. The Republican Party withdrew funding for Moore's campaign early this month and the party's leadership in Congress have severed ties with his campaign as well. Some Republicans have called for him to bow out of the race. Moore's supporters have said the accusations are part of a conspiracy against him backed by billionaire George Soros. They claim Soros paid the women to come forward. Corfman denied that she is being paid in her letter. "This is simply dirty politics, and it's a sign of the immorality of our time," Moore said Monday night at the campaign event in Northeast Alabama where he denied knowing the women. Moore said that the conspiracy against him is driven by hiding the true issues of immigration and healthcare, military readiness, taxes, abortion and transgender rights. President Donald Trump has backed Moore, despite the GOP's reaction, saying Moore denies the allegations and that it is more important that Democrats do not take another seat in the Senate. Trump's former White House advisor Steve Bannon has also continued to back Moore and will attend a rally for him on December 5.